Hi people, Chilli here from Live Listen Erased. Welcome to this 5-minute review episode based on the newest Exodus album, Persona Non Grata. Exodus is an intriguing band. Part of the 80s thrash scene, they have been seen as the fifth member of the Big Four, the others being Metallica, Megadeth, Slayer and Anthrax. It's perhaps no surprise, despite a monolithic debut album, that their newest release has two meanings. Persona Non Grata is Latin for unwelcome people, and it can of course be taken from our current COVID situation, or Exodus on the outskirts of Thrash's Big Four boys club. Straight up, I haven't heard much from this band, but I recently got into Bounded by Blood, so I thought I would give this a spin. So, let's dive into this and give you my thoughts. We start the album with the self-titled song Persona Non Grata, which starts with a huge guitar before being pummeled by the drums. It's so impressive to hear this level of speed and intensity straight out of the gates from the band that has been around for this long. The song is just grand and grabs you by the throat and doesn't release you for the next 7.5 minutes. While the highlight of the song is easily the drum work of Tom Hunting, there should also be a shout out to the guitar solos. Probably the weakest part of the song was the riff leading up to the guitar solo, which didn't really feel like a build-up compared to the next part. Otherwise, a really awesome track and a great opener. The next track is called REMF. This track is named as such because of the subject matter, which sees the band launch into a short classic thrash metal styled song about a classic thrash metal subject, war. The lyrics deal with the war machine profiteering at the waste of human life. It's not original subject matter, but the line rear echelon motherfuckers, which the song takes its acronym from, is a solid line that shows their thoughts summed up. Slipping into Madness follows and has a slower opening with thunderous bass leading the drum arrangement as a lone guitar plays. Of course, this doesn't last long as we are thrown into the clutches of speedy riffs. The chorus is where this is at and will require fan participation as they scream "Slipping into Madness" as Steve delivers the following lines, no doubt to be a live staple during their tour. Psst, hey Exodus, tell us how you feel about social media influencers. Yeah, nah, tell us how you really feel. Elitist is next, and it has a nasty opener riff. It shows the band singing about the rise of social media and its influences. The band are on the mark for most of this track with the lyrics, of course, and I will not defend the new breed of mostly self-entitled social media influencers. However, it is funny to note that influencers are not new. They have, after all, been on the scene for many decades. They're just more abundant. But it's fun to hear some musicians tear them a new arsehole. Come for the gratification, stay for the badass riffs. Prescribing Horror is the following track, and it doesn't make for an easy listen. In fact, I don't think any song I've heard has discussed this subject matter. The song in question is about thalidomide and the generation born into this sad story. I'm not going to go in depth on that subject. I'm sure most people will know it, but if not, you can look it up after this. The song is a more sludgy piece to other tracks here and suits the theme well. The beatings will continue until morale improves is next, and has to be one of the best lines I've heard this year. Silly, but amazing. The song is based mostly on current political movements with an ironic twist. Take the beatings with a smile to the tune of fast-paced guitars and drums. Pretty solid track overall. The years of death and dying follows, and this song is told from the Grim Reaper's perspective and has some great lines honouring fallen musicians, such as "When a gale force wind blows through you," in reference to Power Trip frontman Riley Gale, "Petty things won't matter," for Tom Petty, "Just ask the man in black," in reference to Johnny Cash, "The rage is gone and so is Bon," as a reference to Tony Rage Stanford, who performed vocals on their Bound in Blood debut, and Bon Scott from AC/DC. And finally, "I Ended the Eruption," regarded Van Halen. Still can't get over that last one. Clickbait is next. It is fast, brutal, and not misleading, unlike the subject matter it is based after. The song is a no-holds-barred thrash attack and deals with the fake news and news designed to win you with the headline, of course. Brutal! Cosa del Panto is next, and it's an acoustic instrumental track. It sounds like a Caius track, to be honest. Lunatic Liar Lord is next, and shows the band discussing the religious subject. I won't spoil much, but it's an awesome song, musically and lyrically one of their stronger tracks. The Fires of Division is the following song, and is deeply revolved around this weird political scene at the moment. The song is giving vibes like an outsider looking in with some points to take away, and there is another solid solo here. Amazing song and great axe work. Anti-Seed is the last track. What is an anti-seed? It's the opposite of a seed. A seed can be planted and something grows. An anti-seed, however, takes life. And this is describing bullets. And this is the song's subject matter. The song pushes the boundary for sure, as it is about the person planting the anti-seed and their enjoyment from it. Like I said, deeply disturbing, but fuck, it is an amazing song. Well, where to start here? We will start with the cons. First up, like I said, I'm not the biggest Exodus fan. I'm not really into the vocal style of Stowser. It's not for everyone. So this album is slightly hindered by that. That's really about it. The pros are the guitar work is amazing here with some incredible riffs and no shortage of ideas or writing material. None of it really felt stale. Maybe outsiders might see a band of middle-aged metalheads complaining about the 21st century, but it's a gripe commonly shared with others as well. The band have shifted their vocal material onto recent subjects and it feels fresh. Well, time to score this album. Overall, I think the album deserves a solid 1,200,000 chilies on the spicy scale. It's a great album overall, with barely any dull moments, with standout tracks being Persona Non Grata, Clickbait, and The Fire of Division. Do I think Exodus should be in the top 5 of thrash? No, I still think there should be 4. There is also another band from this time I would rate higher, but that's for another time, I guess. Exodus have made their presence known to me, and I will keep a closer ear on their work in the future. Thank you for listening to this episode of 5 Minute Reviews. I am Chilli. Please leave a like for this video, subscribe to us for updates regarding future videos, like this video and share it with your friends, and also check out our socials at Live Listen Erased on Twitter and Instagram. You have a great day everyone, and stay spicy.